people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time.
He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
How was that experience?
Why we go through this, man?
I don't know. You were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Yes. And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Rickey Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday after next.
Welcome back to Keep It Real Reality. It's your boy Will Win once again. Katt done broke the internet. He went in on a lot of people. He voiced his opinion on a lot of things. It's been a lot of backlash. We gonna go through it all. Check.
Icon, genius, a national treasure.
He sure gave him an intro. Real talk.
Philanthropist, humanitarian, social activist, a father, one of the great funny men of our generation and any generation, Mr. Katt Williams.
You are magnificent at intros, and you did not skimp on mine. I appreciate it.
Appreciate that. I mean, you're one of the top one of the top touring comedians of all time. You already got started before we started taping.
I did.
Appreciate that. Tell the people at home.
Katt looked at him like, one of. What you mean, one of? I am the top comedian as far as producing hit after hit after hit after hit. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of comedy specials, man. I think he's up to 12, for real. But check.
Well, thanks for stopping by the club. I understand that you're very, very busy, and for you to take time out of your busy schedule and stop in today, we really, really appreciate it here at Club Shay. So thanks for stopping by, Katt.
And I needed you to know why I came by.
Yeah, I need you to tell us why.
People know I don't go everywhere. I'm not interested in talking to people unless it's like a Larry King or somebody of an amazing...
And real talk, if you look at Katt Williams' social media, if you look at his timeline, you'll be able to tell he don't do this often at all, really. So this was a strategic thing, I believe, that Katt Williams did when he came and approached Shannon Sharpe, which Shannon Sharpe had been hollering at him or trying to get him in for a while. So he decided, okay, it's time for me to come in. And I think that has a lot to do with how these other behind the back stabbing ass cats, you know what I mean, comedians that came onto Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay, and they had a lot to say about the cat. You know what I mean? Katt Williams, that is. And I think he's coming in with a retort. You know what I mean? And it's a hell of a retort. Check.
You have a great product here, and as a fan base, we love the attention that you spend on the guests. We love how much work you've done, how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we liked about you in football. You brought that on over to here. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Rickey Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday after next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood?
Hey, what we finna do, we gonna revisit that, but we gonna check it. You know what I mean? You know how we do here on Keeping Real Reality. What we gonna do, we gonna check to see what was said during Rickey Smiley's and Shannon Sharpe's interview when Rickey Smiley was on Club Shay. Yo, check.
You stole the show in Friday after next.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Why we go through this, man?
I don't.
Brothers.
See, Rickey Smiley seen that from right then. Look at how he looking at it. Like, why we going here? Hey, this might been already set up to be a double back for Katt Williams from the jump. You know what I mean? Because the way Rickey Smiley was like, yeah. To me, he was just saying it like, of course he was joking because he was laughing after it. But check.
I believe we related, but go ahead.
You were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Yes. And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thieving ass Santa Claus.
Right, and then, yeah, because Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
Because when I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
You know, so when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Katt Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition. So they switched it up. So I was like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role Friday, you know, but I didn't know that because I did my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham, came back out because they changed the ending. Did you know that?
Right. No, I didn't.
No, you know the ending where they got the fighting or whatever. The ending was me giving out, Santa Claus giving out presents to his kids.
Right.
So the test audience didn't like the way it ended, so they changed the ending.
Right.
So I had to come back.
See, now that's what Katt Williams is referring to. That part. Now, was Rickey Smiley malicious in what he was saying? I don't think so. You know, it happened a long time ago. Now, Ice Cube put some straightening on it. He was the person that was doing the auditions. He put a whole lot of straightening on this situation, and we gonna listen to that a little later on. But check.
That's your story. Your story is the Rickey Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man? Rickey Smiley can't act because Rickey Smiley can't act.
Hey, I don't know about you, but to me this seemed personal, man. For real. It's more than just this to me. It's more than that one lie. This seemed like a Katt Williams just sick and tired of being sick and tired type of thing. You know what I mean? And if you look at it, hey, he might got a point.
Wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one, why no, he was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he, what? So Rickey Smiley.
Like we gonna see, like I said, Ice Cube put some straightening on it. But he did say that. He said Rickey Smiley did audition for it first, as you gonna see. And he's also said that after Rickey Smiley auditioned, Katt Williams came in and basically just stole the show. Hey, it is some bitterness behind that. I doubt it. But I think in the real sense, Katt Williams caught up in the system and just seeing that the system in his eyes is not giving him his just due. And that's just my perspective of the reality of this situation. Real talk. Because he's going through a whole lot in the things that he's saying. When I say going through, I mean the emotions that it takes to even deliver that type of feeling towards more than one person. So he just seemed like he mad at the system. But check.
He would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie. But I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is...
That's what I was saying earlier. The way I heard the story from Cube, it was like after Rickey Smiley audition, Katt Williams came in. I don't know if it was 200 people, but we just going through this thing because there's a whole lot of people just doubting the credibility of this. Is Katt keeping it 100, or is he just throwing out a whole lot of just nonsense? But you be the judge.
The Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Rickey Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy,
right,
where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would have...
Man, that took a turn. I mean, we went from Rickey Smiley saying that he stole or he used to be Money Mike to the end of the story, which you heard the end of the story that Rickey Smiley told before was he was supposed to be passing out gifts as Santa Claus. But Katt Williams saying this one, man, it could be wrong, but he could be dead ass right.
Allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real...
Shannon looking at him like, man, what the hell? Are you trying to destroy my whole show? Hey, for real. And Katt said, oh, you thought I was coming over here playing. Hey, man.
Story? Why would you bring up that story? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Rickey Smiley say on his? You can't say my line.
That's another take note of. You know what I mean? Because what Cube was saying, Katt Williams for real. And then to be real, at the beginning of it, you gonna peep with Cube when he really kicked it. We gonna get to it. But he was like, hey, basically what Katt Williams was saying was 98% right. But he's straightening the 2% that he felt like wasn't totally accurate. Not saying that that was all the way wrong. You know what I'm saying? But check it.
I wrote them. That's how I already know that I'm going to be funnier than you. What he told everybody was, Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me.
So in other words, he feel like the man been hating on him from the beginning, from Jump Street, from when they first started. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like to me. Or it could be the other way around. Hey, we just checking.
What he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Rickey Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Rickey Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man.
Shannon snapped out of right there for a minute. Hey, Katt, why would you look how you looking at him? Hey, man, is he drunk up? Because you look at the glasses, one of them, hey, I know that look. He was feeling good, to keep it real.
Man, to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role. Nobody knows why liars lie, and that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019, and then did it on the Kings of Comedy.
Now, he just done threw all kinds of bricks at Rickey Smiley, and Tyler Perry took a stray. Now he's finna move on to Cedric the Entertainer, that is. Check.
Doesn't line up. This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to...
Now what he's talking about is Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey. Basically, he's just talking about the Kings of Comedy. He's talking about the Kings of Comedy and how they, you know, ran their business and how they have their alliances. So that's what he basically gonna kick this whole subject on.
Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year.
Katt just coming through shooting up the whole block, man. He done hit. For real, he's spinning. Like them young cats said, that's what this cat doing. He's spinning the block, for real. He done hit Rickey. He done threw one at Steve. He done threw one at Tyler Perry. Steve Hard catching the shot. And they coming quick, too. He came with a full clip, but check it.
Not one of them asked for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good Oba-Kaby and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
He talking about Shannon?
Range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore the way I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol.
Shannon said, hey, all that country bucking talk, hey, that sound like me, man. What you really saying? For real. Hey, Katt said, hey, you heard what I said? Hey, that was some of that behind. Hey, man, I think you been drinking too much. Hey, man, you really just start. Hey, man, you see, I talk like the Obi-Kaby. You know what I mean? I ain't too far from Obi. If it ain't the KB, it's damn sure Obi. Hey, but check it.
Had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me.
Talent speaks for itself too, though. For real. But integrity does too. When you talking about character. So I think this conversation is a conversation that Katt is having is about character, and it's also about talent. But those are 2 separate things. You know what I mean? When it comes to talent, hands down, Katt Williams. But the integrity of character is what's being attacked. But we gonna dig in it, though. Stay with me.
What's cracking? It's your homie Ice Cube. Just wanted to address a few things. You know, everybody been checking out the internet. My man Katt Williams. You know, first of all, I just want to say, you know, we shot that movie over 20 years ago, so, you know, people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time. I also want to say, you know, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. I thought they was perfect for the part. I tried to put them in a position to win. That's what it's all about, you know. I don't, you know, I look at from, you know, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac and Mike Epps, Katt Williams, you know, Rickey Smiley, Michael Blackson, Cedric, Kevin Hart. You know, all these guys I know are funny as hell. You know, I didn't discover them. You know, they were doing their stand-up or doing their thing, and I knew that they were great and that they could act, and that, you know, if I have an opportunity, I was gonna give them an opportunity. You know, to me, that's what it's all about. You know, as far as, you know, specific things, you know, Katt was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying. A couple things, you know. I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Rickey did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better